The world of the internet and pasta recipes seem to collide all the time in a viral sense. Well, today we try one of them. Can we make it as good or better than the rest? You may have heard the name rigatoni pie. You may have heard the stand-up pasta pie. Or did I just make that up? I think I just made that up. Anyway, rather than making a marinara, a ragu, and just tossing it with the pasta noodles and just eating it deliciously, you stand up the rigatoni like this. Like this, and then you put sauce and stuff on top, and then you bake it. Oh, and you do that all in a springform pan, one of these guys, so you can get it out. Because if you did it in a proper dish with sides, you're never getting it out looking good all in one piece. And that's our goal, looking good in one piece. It's my own personal motto as I get older. Looking good in one piece, not all busted up and broken. Here's the order. Deal with the pasta almost in any second now. We make a spicy Italian sausage ragu. Everybody else has done this with regular ground beef. No, this is gonna be way better. We're gonna make a bechamel sauce with pesto. There's gonna be these layers. There's gonna be the deliciousness. It's gonna be fantastic. There's gonna be cheese. The whole thing's gonna be a dream. A fat guy's dream. That's our goal. Fat guy's dream. Fat guy's dream. Let's deal with the pasta first. This is about 1.5 pounds of rigatoni that I cooked in boiling water for 9 minutes. That's less than the box because they're going to continue to cook in the oven. So I've drained them. And I made extra because if they're broken, I don't want to use them. I want beautiful, perfect ones like this. To keep them from sticking, because all we need them to do now is cool, we'll give them a little shot of olive oil. It's olive oil day here. A light toss. Oh, see, like this guy? This is not working. This busted up kit is not working. What you do with this is you give these ones to Max because he loves pasta in this raw shape or in this unsauced shape. There's another one for you, buddy. These guys we will now set off to the side and allow them to cool. We carry on with our sausage ragu. Our first job will be to pulverize some vegetables. I have carrot, onion, and celery. The carrot is the hardiest, so I'll start with it, give it a quick little blitz like this. Perfect. Now we'll add the celery and the onion. About 1/2 white onion, a stalk of celery, 1 big carrot. Continue here. All right, we got that mixed up. Put that off to the side. Let's get our pan on the heat. This is a rapidly heating pan. This is olive oil. And this is 1 pound of spicy Italian sausage. And that was a fly that just smelled the sausage. And in we go. This we want to cook, breaking up till it starts to get a little color. Oh, give it about 5 minutes. Okay, here's what it looks like. Looks great. Remember our vegetables? Now it's their turn. Nice. Okay, these are gonna get a couple of minutes. So while this is coming back to temp, let's add a couple things. One will be a teaspoon or so of Italian seasoning. Great. And about 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And we'll mix this. And we want to give this a couple minutes for the vegetables to soften up a little bit. But boy, the smell. And I say it all the time, don't be put off by hot Italian sausage because it is hardly hot. In fact, I think it just has a better flavor. So give this 2 minutes and we carry on. Next in, make a little place in the middle, add a shot of oil and a couple cloves of garlic. Beautiful, back of the knife. Wait till they get fragrant, be about 45 seconds. Oh, it's fragrant now. And when it does, mix it through. We add 2 more things. First is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Since we've not used salt and pepper yet, a big pinch of our BFF. And this we will mix. And when this sausage ragu, not yet, it's not ragu yet, it's just stuff. Anyway, when it is mixed nicely, we're gonna let it come to a simmer like that, turn it down to low, and leave it 20 minutes so the flavors can really increase. It'll just get way better. Now, our bechamel. To our little pot, we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter. Let it melt. And when it has, we sprinkle 1/4 cup of flour. A little bit at a time so it doesn't clump too badly. And after about a minute, it looks like this. And we introduce 2 cups of whole milk a little at a time. And it's little at a time again so we don't clump. Ladies and gentlemen, we're making a bechamel, a beautifully silky white sauce that we're gonna add a couple things to. Let's give it a little BFF, it needs it. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder itself. And now just let it simmer for a minute or 2. We want this to thicken. Okay, it's getting there. Here's what we're gonna give it. We're gonna go about 1/3 cup of Parmesan, grated, and a fat tablespoon and a half or so of basil pesto. Gorgeous. in. And this we mix. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable how amazing this is gonna be. All right, let it simmer for a few minutes. It'll thicken even more. And we'll move on to building our pie. Springform pan, we would recognize that we will build this in. Here's our pasta tubes. Remember these all nice and cooled? Our goal now is to stand them up all the way around until they meet in the middle. That means cover this whole thing. So I'll see when it's done. At some point, you're probably gonna need to pick up the pan and tilt it towards you to keep these kids from falling out. Look at this, we're almost there. By the way, I did about 1.5 pounds of this rigatoni, and you can see how many I have left. And I did it because I did not want to use busted ones. I didn't have to, but I think that's probably wise. Okay, that was step 1. Here's step 2, our bechamel. And now this pesto garlic bechamel cream sauce. Look at it. I've been tasting it. I'm gonna tell you something. If you only take away one thing from this video and you don't like the pasta, make it this bechamel because it's insane. So now our goal is exactly what you think. Get some in each of the tubes. This is the fun part for me. How do you spell rich? I spell it B-E-C-H-A-M-E-L. Oh man. Okay, I don't know if I need all of it. I want everybody to have some. Oh, F it, I'll just use it all. I hope this is not gonna put it too far over the top. Last of it goes in, give it a little one of these. And now our sausage ragu, just like that, gorgeous. So this obviously, some of it will go in to the tubes, but we just want a beautiful layer on top. If you use it all, great. If you don't, almost better because you know your pie is gonna be covered, but then you've got ragu in the fridge or freezer for when you want it. Late night pasta, anything. Big fat piece of focaccia bread, a little toasty, some of this on top, little fresh mozzarella under the broiler, and you're eating large. I've used about half of it, maybe not even. All right, we cover it with foil. We put the whole thing on a baking sheet, and it goes into a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, we have this boring tinfoiled thing. It's not very exciting, is it? No, it's not, but that's fine, because now it gets one thing. Did it take a second for the heat to come up the sides? He said, apparently to himself, that wasn't rhetorical at all.
I couldn't tell.
I see it wisping up here around the edges.
Yeah,
it's only a escape point. So mozzarella, shredded mozzarella around the sides. Shredded mozzarella over the top. No need to inundate. I like a little border. Looks kind of like a pizza. We go back into the 400-degree oven for 15 more minutes, and then we let it rest about 15. You'll see it after it's melted and rested. And after the final 15 minutes in the requisite rest time. Oh, snap. Look at you, pretty. Look, you can see all the way down. Look at it. Can you see in there? It's like a crevasse. It's beautiful. I really hope it comes out. Can I take it out? I really hope it comes. What if it sticks? Just leave it here. Take your picture. We'll say it worked and everybody will be happy. Nobody will be the wiser. I've unsprung things before and they've not worked, so there's cheese involved here. What makes me think this is gonna be perfect? We spring. Well, that was a good sign. We lift carefully. Look at that. They're little soldiers, all stood up. I love them, with red hats on. Okay, now let's just leave it like this, because it's beautiful. If I cut it, something might go wrong. If I cut it, something might go wrong and I'll be sad. I can't be sad if I don't cut it. I'll just admire it. You sure you want me to cut? Because I'm very happy just keeping it like this. Fine. I'm a little nervous. Okay, nothing too big. Sammy, keep your wits about you. Okay, well that's a problem already. I'll eat it though. Now, how's that look? How do you eat it? Mamma mia. Check this out. And, oh, it collapsed. That's okay. Oh, so happy. Spicy Italian sausage. Not spicy. And don't forget, I added red pepper flake. So I'm getting a little bit of spice. I think it's mostly from the red pepper flake. Oh shit, this is very good. That bechamel sauce that is hard to see now has just made it luxuriously delicious. You can see there's like a little bit maybe in there, but oh, this is good. Okay, it's a little bit of work stacking all these guys up, but some important lessons to be learned here. And one is, don't wait 5 years for some internet thing to make. We are way behind the rigatoni pie craze, but maybe better now. It's gone away, people forgot about it, and we improved it. The pesto garlic bechamel, huge improvement. The spicy Italian sausage, huge improvement. And together, it's a winner. Hey, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, go ahead and do that. We're here for you. All kinds of good stuff all the time. Oh, the bechamel. Oh my God. and allow them to cool. And then we'll start with our sausage, and then we carry on with our, what's it called? We carry on with our sausage ragout. I have a personal heat warning. Does anybody care?
Everybody knows.
This is a fucking art project, man, that Mom did with you kids. Not me.
Well,
I was
that
not a
macaroni
school,
project?
no, well, yeah, but any art project. That was never my area of expertise.